The Settlers High School looks forward to your return, but school as you know it has changed. You and your parents should have received a circular informing you about the arrangements for your return to school. If you have not received it, please visit the school website, click on Coronavirus Hub and scroll down to latest circulars.
Before you return, know the 5 golden rules. Always wear a face mask. Keep the minimum physical distance of 1.5 meters. Ensure hygiene by washing and sanitizing your hands regularly. Cough or sneeze into your elbow and stay at home when you feel ill. These rules can easily be remembered by using your fingers. The thumb reminds you to wear a mask. The distance between your thumb and index finger reminds you of the physical distance to be maintained. The middle finger reminds you of hygiene and sanitization. The ring finger should be a hint to cough into your elbow, and the pinky finger reminds you to stay home when you feel ill.
On arrival at school in the morning, you will notice the 1.5 meter markings in and outside of the school premises. When you are with your friends, ensure that you maintain physical distance and greet each other using your elbow only. Hugs and handshakes are prohibited. Whenever you're going to sit or stand, be cognizant of the physical distance markings all over the school premises. Always make sure that you sit or stand on the marking and not between them. Upon entry, you must line up for screening in the Kohakwa court. Should the queue be full, use the physical distance markings while waiting to move into line.
You have been allocated to new, smaller classes based on your subject choice. You must know this new class code before you arrive at school, as you must line up in the queue applicable to your new class. You will find your new class code on the list attached to the COVID-19 FET information circular. Make sure you stand on the white lines while waiting to be screened.
Your temperature will be taken and you will be asked the following questions. Your temperature, do you have a dry cough? Do you have shortness of breath? Do you have a sore throat? Do you have red eyes? Do you have a sense of smell? Have you been in close contact with a COVID-19 positive person? Once your screening has been completed, proceed to the sanitizing station and use the foot pedal to dispense the sanitizer for your hands. You will receive a sticker to allow you into the building. This sticker must be visible at all times. You may now enter the school building via the Webster Auditorium stairs only.
You will notice the physical distancing marks in all the passages. Should you arrive at school early in the morning, you must use these markings to ensure the correct physical distance when socializing with your friends. Your teacher will sanitize your hands once again when entering the classroom. Sanitize your hands thoroughly so that you also include the areas often missed. Your new class of up to 20 learners has been determined by your subject choice. During your orientation, you will be issued with a new timetable. However, you will remain in your allocated class for all your lessons as the teachers will be rotating between classes. Only the students doing practical subjects, namely consumer studies, drama, IT, music and visual art will move to the specialized venues needed for these subjects.
You will receive a care pack with your masks and safety instructions. The care pack includes 2 navy blue and 2 black masks. Never touch the fabric part of the mask. Put on the blue mask by placing one elastic over the head and the other elastic over your ears. When removing the mask, remember to avoid contact with the material. To put on the black mask, place the elastics on either side of the fabric over your ears.
Grade 12 learners may only use the Bain quad, the mixed quad, and the matric area during break time. The other grade at school on a particular day will use the Pringle and Shaw quads during break time. Learners from all grades are permitted on Seaview Field. Please pack your own lunch as there will be no tuck shop or vending machine available. Always use the physical distance marking while socializing with your friends. No ball games or dominoes will be permitted, as these games do not allow for the minimum physical distancing between people. Balls and dominoes will be confiscated and discarded of.
How do I say goodbye to what we had?
When using the bathrooms, the main entrance door will remain open to avoid contamination. Please do not close this door. Use the physical distance markings while you wait to enter the bathroom, because the number of people allowed inside the bathroom may not exceed the number of cubicles. Remember to sanitize before exiting the bathroom.
There will be 3 bells signaling the end of break. The first bell is for the teachers to return to class. After the second bell, learners will return to class. There will be no lining up and the teachers will sanitize your hands when they receive you. The lesson will start after the third bell.
To ensure that the school does not exceed the prescribed 50% capacity, the school days will be as follows. Grade 12s from Mondays to Fridays, they will use the north side of the building. Grade 10s on Mondays and Tuesdays, and grade 11s from Wednesdays to Fridays, and their classes will be on the south side of the building.
School times will be: screening starts from 7 in the morning and you must have completed the screening by the start of the school day at 7:50 am. The academic day will end at 1:30 pm. Please take note of the different times for your first day back at school as indicated on the COVID-19 FET information circular. Lessons will be 45 minutes each and all subjects will be taught daily. There will only be one 30-minute break to accommodate the sanitization of the practical venues.
Assessments or tests will be scheduled for Mondays and or Wednesdays. They will start at 2 p.m. Learners who are non-writers will be dismissed at 1:30 p.m. You will receive a detailed assessment timetable after your first week back at school.
Our friendly and hard-working amenities personnel will be sanitizing all the desks, chairs, doorknobs and other surfaces daily. The school has purchased fogging machines to ensure that the building is deep cleaned with certified antiviral chemicals every Tuesday and Friday afternoon. For this reason, the building will be locked from 2 p.m. on these days.
To avoid possible contamination, the uniform arrangements will be as follows. For grade 12, uniform will be optional from Mondays to Fridays. When opting to wear uniform, all appearance rules will apply. The prefects will occasionally arrange special themed Fridays. Grade 11s must wear comfortable civvies on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Uniform will be compulsory on Fridays. The civvies and uniform rules as per the school's code of conduct will apply. Uniform for grade 10s will be compulsory on Mondays and they may wear comfortable civvies on Tuesdays. The civvies and uniform rules as per the school's code of conduct will apply.
During these unfamiliar times, we are all facing our own fears and apprehensions. We have to train ourselves to become alert and not fearful. We must learn to adapt and embrace change in order to assist us to face our fears. We must focus on what we can control, and at this stage we can only control our own attitudes and actions. When we substitute old comfortable behaviors with new and unfamiliar ones, it burns self-control. Therefore, you must understand that you will be exhausted while trying to acclimatize to this foreign environment.
When you have this awareness, as well as practicing the 5 golden rules, you will quickly become accustomed to this new normal. Over the years, we have proved that there is strength in unity. Let us support our government's efforts to stop the spread of COVID-19 and make South Africa a better place for all.
Let's show the whole